is the way, and it's always been the way.
Mm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and like I said, it's molded me to who I am. You know, my character. You know, what I mean, yeah, I got flaws. Everybody has flaws. You
Mm.
know, but it's just, I just love this Dean, and this just is what has brought me to what I am and who I am.
You
You
know, I
know,
looked at it.
and like I said, I love.
I looked at it. You just said something that sparked some a memory that I have for a conversation I had with somebody, and they were talking
Uh,
about flaws. They were talking about flaws in people,
yeah,
and we think about how we worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? And
yeah,
how we glorify Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His creation and everything that He created. You know, from man to
yeah,
animals to dirt to water to the mountains to everything, right?
yeah.
What 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 flaw is there in His creation? And this was a conversation I was having with somebody because I said the same thing. I said, man, everybody got flaws. We got flaws. What
Yeah,
flaw is there in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's creation? You know, He has created everybody the way He has created everybody.
great. That's right.
So there's no flaw in us as individuals. There's just corrections that we have to make.
But yeah,
There's corrections
flaws
that we
make it.
have to make to get back to where we need to get back to. And that's, you know, eventually, you know, when we go back to our Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our creator. So, but there's just
Yeah,
corrections we
yeah.
got to make to get us back there. There's not flaws, there's corrections.
Well,
And somebody made me think about it.
flaws in our not in the creation, but flaws in our actions more so than anything.
Not even in that. Not even in that. There's corrections we got
Not
to
even that.
make because we
Yeah,
deviated at some point. At some
yeah,
point,
yeah,
we deviated off of what we were supposed to be doing to reach our destination. So being
yeah,
that we deviated off of what we were trying to do, that created the ripples in our actions, that created the ripples in our lives, that created the things that we had to go
yeah.
through, which are tests. And we have to now make the necessary corrections to get back to where we're trying to get to.
Get back to where we can get to.
So it's not the
Yeah,
flaw because there's no flaw in the
yeah,
lost
yeah. That's
without creation.
yeah. Yeah, geez, yeah,
You
yeah.
see what I'm
I can
saying?
go for that. I go for that
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
You know, So what you know, man. I just I'm here now. I'm here. Getting older. The aches and the pains and
Oh yeah,
the, you
oh
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I still got my business, man. Still doing my little,
What you doing
my
now? You
hustle.
got the hustle. You got the jerseys and the hats and everything, right? What you
Yeah, I
got?
got the jerseys and the
Break that
hats,
down
and
for us.
at first, at one point in time, I had the hats and the clothes, and before I went in, and then a couple years, when I got out, everybody's online now, like Luke, man, you gonna come back with the hustle in the truck? I was like, I don't want to, but y'all forcing me back. Y'all forcing me back. Let me go. Let me see what I could do. So I'm back out here now with the. I got at first, like I said, 2016, 17. I had the clothes and the hats and stuff, and now 2023, 2024, I switched to the hats and the sports memorabilia stuff.
Yeah,
Still doing it out of the truck.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
not as strong as I was back then. I have a flea market booth where I'm doing it now out on the weekends, and then if people call
Okay.
me, I'm sending stuff out or I'm meeting up with them, things like that. Which is I would say it's not as lucrative as riding in the truck because riding in the truck you hitting these spots, making this a
Hustle
little bit
man,
of money here and there.
hustle man style.
Yeah,
Pull over in the hood, pop the trunk. Yo,
yeah,
I got your team.
yeah. Oh, you got. Oh, I'm gonna tell you my little tactic. What I did was when I first started, I would, yo man, I got this stuff I'm selling, and I give somebody a card. I always hand somebody a card, and
Yeah,
then let me see what you got. So once the trunk is open, that's it. Especially if I'm in the hood, if the trunk is open, they coming.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I might make 2 or 3 sales there and there. People want to see what you got. You don't know who you are. They think you're the police. They think you're all type of stuff. But once you open up that trunk, and they see and they want something, alhamdulillah, they're going to buy something. And then
Yeah.
go on to the next spot. Go on to the next spot. This
Yeah.
back in, now, back in 2000 no, maybe 2002, I had Brother Abdul and Brother, remember Mahdi Sabor?
Yeah. Yeah.
They, they were head down with me. So what I did was, there was this barbershop this guy had, and he had like a little 10 by 10 in there. I changed that into a store, and I had Brother Dusalam inside the store. And then at one point in time, Brother Mahdi came down. I guess he needed some help or something, some money or something. And I had them two working inside the store, and I would hit the streets. And then the barbershop would be open. And so I had that barbershop open. We was open 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. People. I had a barber in there working late night. Brother Dusalam didn't mind being in there working late night, and I'm on the streets. I'm from. I don't know if anybody knows, but from Brevard County, which is Melbourne, where I'm at, all the way down to Hope Sound, Port Solano, Fort Lauderdale, by myself, riding down there Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays while they ran the store up there. And alhamdulillah, that was pretty lucrative time around that time, man. It was really,
Yeah.
really lucrative. Yeah, alhamdulillah, I was able to pay them and also have a little bit of money to do what I needed to do with at the time too. So,
Is it doing it now?
just that. What's that?
What about now? Is it a decent flow now? The way you're doing it, not that
Nah,
you're
it's a
doing it
little
inside the
bit.
stores.
It's a little bit. I mean, I would say the game is, for me, it's changed a little bit, because what I did was, I'm not really in the hood. I'm not really in the hood like I'd like to be. One, I'm older. Two, I'm by myself. At one point in time, I had Malik with me, big Malik from Carolina. You know what I mean? I had him with me, so he had my back. I'm by myself now, so it's a little. The game has changed for me a little bit.
Yeah.
So I just go during the day. Before I would go all night, all day, all night when I had the chance. I didn't work for nobody. I worked for myself.
That's
So,
good.
I'll hit the hoods. It'd be late at night. I'm hitting the hoods. These people want to get dressed up all night long. I can't. I'm not going to do that now. I already got shot and robbed already. And I'm not going to chance that again, especially being by myself. You know what I'm saying? So. The flea market on the weekends. After I got out in 2016, I picked up a trade. I'm an electrician now. I do electrical work. I work for a company. I do some side jobs. I'm going to school to get my license to be, at least my journeyman, to get state certified. And I also do the flea market on the weekends. I might hit a couple sports bars. Like last weekend, I had a sports bar for opening weekend, and it was actually pretty decent. It wasn't all that bad. The love the people were showing me, and like I said, it all goes back to what I was taught and how I was taught, how I was raised, how these people. My mother's always like they always gonna feel something for you. They always you have something that they want, and that's everybody has that. But they want it. You have it, they want it. You know what I mean? And you just gotta look up, shoulders back, and move forward. That's what she always said. Move forward.
That's right. That's right.
Always move forward. Luqman, why are you always looking at the ground? What do you mean looking at the ground? Now pick your head up, shoulders back, and go forward. All right, speak first. I'm a big dude. People get intimidated by just the sight of me. Everybody's like, you always talk to everybody. But my mother told me, she said, Luke, you speak first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't see these women, people grabbing their purses because they don't know what you're about. I speak first. Hey, how you doing? What's up? Smiling and, giving everybody this, the cheery look.
Yeah.
It's nothing negative over here.
That's right.
It's nothing negative over here. It's nothing. It's
My
not
mother
negative here. This is happening.
My mother used to tell me all the time, express yourself. I said, my mother used to tell me all the time, express yourself.
Yeah.
Cause when I was,
Yeah.
if you remember when I was younger,
Yeah.
I was kind of quiet. I was real quiet. Like I didn't talk much
Yeah.
like that, man. I ain't like talking, man. I was real against, man, like, cause I felt like this. I felt like if I open my mouth, somebody gonna know what I'm thinking. And I was like, man, I don't want nobody to know what I'm thinking.
What?
I want nobody to know what I'm thinking. And I
Oh,
used to
that's
be
what it
like,
was.
yeah, that's
That's
exactly
what it
what it
was.
was. So when I used to talk real low, but I used to do that in front of my mother and she was like, boy, you better express yourself. So
Yeah, express yourself.
she pulled a lot of that out of me, man, expressing yourself, man.
Yeah.
So, and the same thing that you saying, it has me where we at today, man, where you really start to think about,
Yeah.
like you saying, you going back and you thinking about, man, I came all this way, you know, you got
Yeah.
to be able to, because we got kids, man. We got older kids. We don't got young kids. We got older kids. So we,
Grandkids.
exactly, grandkids, man. We got to be able to give them, we got to be able to express things so that we give them something or leave them something that they know, well, my grandfather
Yeah.
was, my grandfather was a
Yeah.
hardworking man that loved the lost $1 and loved Suyako Sam and loved his dean and loved his parents and loved us, you know. So we got to be able to articulate that and know how to articulate that to them. And so that they know that, so that when they moving forward in their lives,
Yeah.
they,
Something they can understand too.
yeah, something they can
You
understand, they can
know.
take with them. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's and like to this day now, 2024. It's still kind of weird. I'm in stores sometimes, and I'm thinking, man, you just cut your eyes at me. It's 2024. Man, it's 2024. You still cutting your eyes at how I look and how I am?
Yeah.
How? I mean, how'd you grow up? Where'd you grow up at?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
It's just so weird. But I don't let it bother me now. Like I said, now that I'm older, I
I'm gonna
notice
tell
it
you
now. I
something,
see it
Luke. I'm gonna tell you something. I cut all of that
now.
out, man. I cut all of
Mm,
that out. I had one incident not too long ago
mm,
with some young kid, but that's beside the point, but,
yeah.
that cut the eyes. Soon as I see a dude did it to me just 2 days ago, cut the eyes, walking in the store, walking
Mm,
out, same difference,
yeah.
walking. And I said, what's up, brother, man? How you feel? Quick.
Uh-huh. Mm,
Boom. I jumped right on him.
yeah.
What's up, brother? How you
Mm,
feel? He said,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
shoot. He said, all right. He said, I'm good, brother. I'm good, brother.
yeah.
They don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
They don't mean nothing. You got to
yeah.
understand the history, African Americans, of what we've been through, this entire country, and
Yeah,
all the history that has followed us,
yeah,
and the
yeah, yeah,
misuse and the abuse that has followed the African American people has did damage here,
yeah,
has did a lot of
yeah.
damage.
A lot,
And
a lot.
to repair that damage is love. And we know we got the
Yeah.
love. We know we have Dean. We know we follow Suyako Sam. We know we have that
So
love.
strong. Yes, sir.
So when we see them, and they notice, they see something different about you. They see, maybe
Yeah,
they
you
cutting their
see it.
eyes at you because they saying,
Yeah,
what's he about? What's he about?
yeah. What's
So they
going
cutting
on?
your
Why
eyes
he,
at you like,
why he like that and I'm not?
why is he different? I'm not like that. And why is he
Yeah,
different? So here's what you do, man. You just
yeah.
tell me, what's up, brother? How you feel, man? How you doing today? But I
Jump
bet
on
you're
him
going
real
to
quick.
jump on him real quick. And when you jump on him, he's going to be like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm good, brother. I'm good. Just
yeah,
striving and surviving. I'm trying to make it, man.
yeah.
I don't want to complain. And he start
Yeah,
telling you all of a sudden you got a whole conversation going
yeah.
on and you didn't even know, you know what I'm
Going
saying?
on, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, even at my flea market booth, man. I mean, I speak to every single solitary soul that walks by me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
every single soul that comes by me because you don't know. You know what I'm saying? They might not say nothing back to me. I get some customers or people that walk by like, man, you're the first person that said something to me all day since I've been
Mm-hmm.
here.
Mm-hmm.
The flea market's big. Really? You walked around this whole, I'm in the middle of the flea market. You walk
Yeah.
this whole flea market and nobody said nothing to you? Not hi, hello, how you doing? What's up? I mean, you're the first person,
Yeah.
and that makes me feel good. That makes them also feel good too. They know that
Yeah.
I get customers that come and just talk to me. They don't
Yeah.
buy. They say, Luke, if you had such and such in your store, I'd buy it from you and you only.
Excuse
But I
me.
want to keep my the the way it is. I don't want to interfere in what anybody else has. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they really want it from me, then I'll get it from them. But people come and just chat. I'm there trying to make a little bit of money there. You know what I'm saying?